Hey y'all, it's Amber.
And Clara.
Welcome to Knead for Reality, where the mixers are loud, the takes are hotter than the oven, and the drama never disappoints.
Grab a glass of wine, coffee, or whatever is around you, preheat to 350, and let's get into it.
What's up, weekend friends? Welcome back to part 2 of this week's podcast. We're going to hear more from our special guests. We're going to talk the Valley, Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and get into our Bake of the Week. Let's jump in.
Oh my God, Amber, since it was a little bit of a snooze fest, give me your top 3 things from the Valley this week.
I'm glad that Brittany and that butthead red flag of a boyfriend gone. Proud of Brittany for going to Tom Schwartz's because of Jax being next door. And I love that Jesse and Lacey showed up for the Bond theme. It was giving very Corbin, go big or go home.
Either put glitter on your whole body or don't put glitter on.
Period.
Do you know that like little dog from Animal Crossing that's like pretty popular? This one?
You've made this comparison.
I have made this comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
About
that's what
Lacey?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Amber had done Animal Crossing or knew what it was, but you said it. I started laughing immediately.
Yeah. Don't you think it's like kind
I
of
don't
similar?
see it in my screen.
God.
You gotta like put it in front of your face.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's giving the high ponies from that one week.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I can't with Lacey. I think I agree with all your points. My one thing I was gonna say was gross on the little tube things that I didn't know you got that when you got liposuction.
Oh, her ball sack?
Yeah.
Yeah, those have been gross the last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So nasty.
They look like ball
They
sacks.
do.
Because my head's going is that what they're actually called, or is that what they look like?
That's just what they look like.
Ball sacks, like
They
liposuction. I haven't heard that
So
medical term
gross.
before.
Medical ball sacks. Thank you.
Okay.
I guess my last point is I'm tired of Dan and Nia. I feel like they're really on people's top of mind.
Clara, I feel like we could really use a statement about Dan.
Another couple that I truly believe are in it because everything is shown on a certain way on social media, on the TV show, that they will never actually like get to the root of their problems, because to them everything has to be perfect. It's like
Yes.
putting, band-aids on something that's leaking constantly and you can't really keep up with it. My question was going to be, do you feel like this was more of a frat party compared to the other frat party that happened at, oh my God, what's that guy's name?
at Luke's? Not Luke's.
Nope. We're really invested in this show.
I'm kind of tuned out. It's
Zach?
been a snooze fest the last few episodes.
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Zach's was more frat-esque because he didn't have any furniture. It was giving college.
Yeah.
Whereas this one it wasn't giving James Bond. It was just giving more casino.
Yes. Agreed.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we at least touched on it, but I agree with you. Was nothing to write home about. I did watch it though. So you're welcome for doing my job.
I'm kind of hoping that the end of the season picks up, but I'm really disappointed.
How many episodes are left in this season?
Also, Kristen
2 or
got a little
3.
crazy again. She, just like I think the drunk fighting just like gets old at one point. But I will say, Jasmine and her girlfriend, her fiance, got married today or this weekend.
I saw that online. Congrats.
Yes. There was going to be another thought there, but I'm going to cut it there while it's on a happy note. No rant today from me, you guys. Almost got me. I see that. You did.
So it looks like June 3rd was episode 10. So this week was 11. There's 12 in the reunion. So we're almost done with the Valley as well.
Thank goodness. Call it a day.
Thank goodness, thank Google, because that's how I looked it up.
Thank you. Thank you, Google.
Okay,
I feel like we're coast hopping. We went New York, we went California, now we're back on the East Coast, Rhode Island.
Yes, we are.
Rhode
Happy
Island.
season finale day.
Yeah.
Season finale.
What do you think, Clara? Kick us off.
I just gotta say, God bless this little state and its issues, because I don't know what I was expecting from this season of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I think we got a slew of characters that really know how to push each other's buttons, and this is only season 1. This is gold, baby. They struck gold. Joellen, character. I think I am starting to get a little bit annoyed with her and her kind of like, I'm better than everyone else. It works for TV. Just annoys me, it irks me a little bit.
It's funny you say that because I said to Amber something to the effect of, I think it was Rosie thinks she's Lindsay but is not pulling it off, and she goes, no, Joellen thinks she's Lindsay.
Yes, that is a great point. We all know how I feel about Rosie. I think I'm going to have to throw something at my TV during the reunion. I feel it already that she's going to poke something in me a bit more. And also those goddamn moon boots she wears on her DJ set.
I love them. I kind of want my own. I want to ride one.
You wanna
Whatever.
ride
I don't know if you ride it. I think you're
I
the
don't think
one.
you ride it.
Well,
I think it like. I think
But what
it,
else? I mean, I know you wear them, but
Take me to the moon. Anyway, okay. I just really love this season. I love this episode. It's been such a long season that I forgot the "Welcome to Rhode Island, bitch" thing. Like, I think we need that on cups.
I would agree. Or a hat.
when we go
Or
to
hat.
Rhode Island, that's what I'll make us some.
I think
And then my final point, and a question that I've had on my mind since this morning: do you consider a pita chip, like the
cracker?
Stacy's pita chip, a cracker?
no.
Oh, well, it depends.
Tell me.
Is it in the cracker aisle? If it's, I don't think it
Yes.
is.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Just
Pita
Sometimes
chips?
they are,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes they're by the chips, and the chips and the crackers.
Oh, that's
They're
true. They are
right
by the
across.
chips,
They talk to
too.
each other.
Just
The
because
grocery store I go
something-
to, they're in the cracker aisle.
Just because something is in a certain aisle doesn't make it so. Just because a dessert has no meat does make it vegetarian.
Shut up, Corbin. Ugh.
Not all triangles.
I should have made
are-
a
or
dessert
squares
that had
are.
meat in it.
Rectangles, but all rectangles are squares.
Anyway, so yeah, you're saying, Amber, you're saying no.
No, I'm saying I think it is.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to go and look for a pita chip
It has chip in the name.
or pita cracker,
It's not a pita cracker, it's a pita chip.
but I think there's in 2 places in Wegmans.
But think about pretzel chips. Pretzel chips are very much a cracker.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
They're
pretzels.
pretzels.
The flat pretzel
They're
chips.
a pretzel.
It's a pretzel.
Mr. Corbin, Dad?
Mr. Corbin.
I feel like a pretzel's a pretzel.
Agreed.
not-
But
cracker,
the
it's not a
flat
chip.
one.
Even the flat ones.
It's
But
a
I would
pretzel.
even argue the goldfish pretzels are still pretzels. They're not
Yeah, I would
crackers.
agree with that too.
Because it tastes like a pretzel.
Pretzel.
But that's the oh wait, no, that's a snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Okay.
But I think you can really
Not
classify it
sponsored by
any way
Goldfish.
you want.
But we could be.
If-
Well, I feel like when I think about the Wegmans aisles, there are pita crackers and there are pita chips. And the
Okay.
chips are in the chip aisle, but the cracker is in the cracker
What's
aisle.
the difference?
They're shapes.
the pita chips that I know of, they're I don't know if they're
Like the round
People or
ones, I'm
something.
pretty sure in the cracker
I'm
era.
the
looking.
ones I've seen are triangular.
Triangular.
I think,
I've seen circles and rectangles.
Okay.
but it
So-
makes sense though because if you flatten them out
They're a chip.
more, like a potato chip or something like that, I could see
So,
it being a chip versus
Google-
thicker, like a cracker.
Ironically, Google has the opposite. Google said pita chips are hearty, thick, and ultra crispy, where pita crackers are lighter, thinner, layered, and resemble a standard cheese and cracker snack.
So if I'm going to find a cheese and cracker snack, I'm going to go down the cracker aisle.
Oh, also get this, suck this, pretzel crisps, party size original, under in very fine print, thin, crunchy pretzel crackers.
Yes,
Huh.
but
Yeah,
just
but you
because
don't
the
find it
internet-
down the cracker
No,
aisle.
shut up! I'm right. Her sister was a witch. She came down in a bubble duck.
Hold on, you're telling me.
She came down in a bubble duck.
Well, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
wrong.
Wrong?
That is one of my all-time favorite videos.
It is
to cite
my
in an
favorite.
argument.
That was the
I
most
love
beautiful
that
thing
video.
that we've ever done on this podcast.
That was- I think that we
Insane.
should just quit while we're ahead.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Her sister was a witch. End of podcast.
And on a high note.
Her sister was a
Anyway, I'm just saying it's a cracker. So, okay, thank you. Thank you
Cracker.
for cracker. Thank you for entertaining me on this. Great season overall. Whoever's next.
I feel like Mr. Corbin's dad should be next.
Before that, though, in terms of Clara's off-the-cuff question, I have submitted to my weekly whiteboard at work, donut, breakfast, or dessert. So we will have an official answer from my office next week on the pod.
And you know what?
It's going to be breakfast.
But there's an argument for both.
Sure. It's just that one argument makes sense, breakfast, and one is dessert.
No, because I feel like the fun ones, like the maple bacon one, well, granted that's bacon, but it could be a dessert.
See, that wouldn't make all desserts vegetarian, and that's the problem.
But that's the point!
Yes, but all
I need to be right on something!
All who debate on this podcast are vegetarian.
I think my goal for the next bake is to somehow incorporate meat into it.
Was this the last episode?
Yes.
Because this conversation cracked me up. The whole thing, the back and forth about what constituted breakfast and what didn't. And I'm like, okay, would I have a donut for dessert?
No, because
but
I want to have my sweets all day long. So I'm going to have my donut for breakfast. I'm going to qualify it as a breakfast food.
But not all donuts. It's like the rectangle square thing.
Which donut would you not eat for breakfast?
The one with Fruity Pebbles, or the fun ones that have just too much schmutz.
Absolutely.
Fruity
Pebbles are a cereal.
I don't eat Fruity Pebbles.
That is the only
Y'all are still eating Fruity Pebbles after all of that?
Gross. No, I am not. Shots fired at me. Anyway,
the s'mores.
That is the
only s'mores donut.
That is the only time when it is appropriate to eat cereal without milk.
Oh my god!
Donut.
Wait, I actually went down the cereal aisle today, and I was triggered. I almost got a box of Honey Nuts, and I was like, I can't. I was like, ugh.
I have some milk and some cereal in my house if you'd like to try it.
I'm good, thank you.
I think the crux of the whole breakfast, not breakfast, it just depends on what you grow up used to.
Oh,
see,
like in my
but that's
house,
the thing.
Donuts were breakfast.
But
usually. But you can have them whenever. But they're usually associated with breakfast.
Pause. Donuts for breakfast are chocolate icing with sprinkles, vanilla icing, sprinkles, an ice glaze, sour cream. The ones with the fancy toppings. Dessert.
No, because maple bacon would be dessert. Why would I? Maple syrup and bacon are dessert items.
Dessert!
They're breakfast items.
Dessert!
First of all, they're breakfast items. Second of all, okay, you're at a hotel. All right? You go to their continental breakfast. They have donuts. You go to their dinner with their dessert buffet. No donuts. Case closed.
False. Because
Chinese restaurants, Chinese buffets.
Topgolf, their dessert is the donut balls. So second.
Every Chinese buffet that I've ever been to has those sugar donuts at the end.
Yes, because where do you think
donut holes donuts?
Yes, because it's the middle of the donut that the hole. They gotta go somewhere, so deep fry it. No wasted sunshine.
Rage baiting the podcast.
Clearly,
Her sister was a witch. To quote Clara, her sister was a witch. So anyway, donut for breakfast, and my office will confirm this next week. I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard when the votes have been cast and let you know. Because we also voted recently that Mike Wazowski is blinking, not winking.
I didn't even think about it.
Think about it. Like you blink with both eyes. Mike Wazowski only has one eye. So is he blinking constantly or winking constantly?
He's blinking.
That's the correct answer. But there were people who said winking. Somebody thought Mike Wazowski had a whole lot of ribs.
You have to have two eyes to wink.
Yeah.
Somebody said Mike Wazowski had a lot of ribs. I don't know.
It's so sad for pirates everywhere, man.
But not all pirates wear eye patches.
But all eye patches wear pirates?
Yes.
It doesn't work here.
It can still work. No? Okay, but that's a better question to ask the work people because technically there's an eye under that eye patch. Allegedly.
Not all the time. Have you ever looked underneath an eye patch?
That's what I'm saying. I said allegedly.
Just look under there. See what you
mind if I just peek under your eye patch?
No.
Guys, we need to rein it in. We've got how we get
It's gone off the
firing an
rails.
eye
I
patch
think that
from Clara's summary of Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Clara, I think that we should experiment with this. We should wear eye patches on the 26th when we go speed dating and see how many of the men ask us to flip up our eye patch.
If you do that, I'm going. I'm watching.
All right, so
We already
me, Corbin,
have
Dad, and Nora. All right,
Wait,
let's keep
Corbin.
trying.
Wait,
Yeah,
Corbin. You do the eye patch. I'm gonna wear like some fake teeth, like that, like black out one of them.
Or alternatively, do we get the glasses with the nose and the mustache?
Now we've got too far. Anyway,
Make your eyebrows connect.
Yeah, I draw mine on. I could just draw it all the way across.
Mr. Corbin's dad, can you take us back to Rhode Island, please? I'm scared.
Okay. Bring it all
The train track just went straight to the ocean. That's what happened.
I can just see our 3 pictures for the week for this stuff. It's a
Went to
fire.
Looney Town. That's where it went.
That's my bedtime, you guys.
I know, we're getting a little Delulu here.
So this episode, there's a lot of differences between the two, and some of the stuff that was brought up in the first one about the relationships and the people being friends and stuff like that is not present as much in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, I was telling Corbin and Amber when we were watching it, is more came across more of the type of reality show that I really don't care for. It felt much more contrived, producer laden with the storylines and trying to make drama where maybe it was kind of played out already. So, and it just felt like the people are more looking for their 15 minutes than really anything being an issue. So yeah, it felt more produced.
That's kind of sad to hear.
Why?
But I feel like I agree with him because of the game. You know, I don't
Yes.
think they would have played the game if storylines hadn't ended last week or if they needed to stir up something. Because clearly I feel like a lot of the questions they were asking at dinner today or like in the episode were aimed at Brian to continue that storyline.
Want to say the reason why I said it was sad is because I hear you when you say it's not the type of reality TV that I enjoy, that you enjoy. And it makes me sad because I feel like it's a very good franchise to kind of dip your toe in a bit more because they're all new and they're all different. I would wonder how you would feel if you watched it from the beginning and you watched like the first episode where you really got to kind of dive deeper in with the ladies because it was so exciting. Like, you know, but like I get it. The game, yes, produced. I definitely rolled my eyes. It was like this fucking box is following every single reality TV show
I said that. I said not
Yeah.
the truth box. Never the truth box.
Never the truth box.
As soon as it comes out, you know it's producer plant.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Or
I-
Whitney.
Yeah.
It was interesting too because as a season finale, it was boring. Like they're trying
Until
to
the end.
drum up all this drama around the Brian thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sort of there, but it was just it felt like who was the woman that went to the woman who was being cheating on? I don't know the
Joellen.
name.
John?
She just kept harping on it, and it kind of then Brian just admits to it, and then it just kind of goes away. It
But
was
I
just
think-
kind of
I think to Clara's point, having watched the whole season, we've been waiting for that because they have been dropping little nuggets of this the whole season, and we've all been waiting for the moment when they finally like show Rulla this video. So for me, it did fall flat because I was like, "That's it."
But she never saw the video.
Right, because it just ended up being like, "That's it," because we were waiting. We were so excited to finally see this moment when this confrontation happens, and instead it was not.
And
yeah. And I probably would feel the same way about the first show
Summer House.
if I'd actually watched an episode of that, not the
reunion.
finale, because to the point of like the part of the reason why I'm not as interested into the reality stuff like this is this is an escape for a lot of people, right?
Mhm.
It gets them away from their lives and stuff. This to me is not an escape. It feels very like I'm actually tired from watching like the emotional stuff that goes on is not an escape for me. When I escape, I want to get all the way out. That's why I tend to go more to like sci-fi, fantasy, stuff like that that's really not real. It allows me to completely escape. Whereas this one seems to, there's an emotional weight to it that I find exhausting.
That's how I feel about Love Island this season. So I kind of get that because it's just like you have to constantly keep up. I think that kind of going to your point of we were seeing at the end of the season, like the end of the episode, all the Rulla stuff, which by the way, Amber, you didn't even bring up that she liked your comment.
Well, I know, but I had no chance to bring it up yet.
Guys, Amber got a liked comment. By who?
Wow, thanks, Corbin. Well, obviously they already filmed the reunion, so I commented on all the ladies' posts and was like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful!" And there in my little notifications on Instagram, Rulla liked my comment.
So that's now our second interaction
with
the
ladies.
Real Housewives of
Yeah, and then Joe Ellen got big and never messaged us back, which I'm really upset about. But anyway, my point being is I actually thought that was going to be way more explosive than it really was. And I do wonder if legally they couldn't give us all the information or if all the information didn't come out until they filmed the reunion.
Maybe. That's a good point. I agree with Mr. Corbin's dad because we actually had to rewind to find when Brian admits to Gary that the video was true. Because it was just happened so fast, and then all of a sudden they were talking about it, and we were like, what? How did we miss it? And they made such a big deal about this.
They did. And I don't know. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't like ground fucking breaking. I mean, we all know he's a fucking cheater. I mean, like, are we all blind? Or like, it just, I don't know. I feel like they could have done... Rulla's got something. But also, did you notice that when she was talking about that little scandal part at the end, that was the same confessional look as when she started talking about her divorce and like how like they're not allowed to talk about that. Interesting. Interesting.
So the interesting thing about the video, and I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to say something about it, is nowadays with AI, you can do so much with that now. You could fake a video for somebody.
True, but the mistress is the one that sent it to her.
No, I understand. I'm just saying in this climate of AI and how, how much it's out there and what people can do with it, and to find the fakes and stuff like that, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Especially on a show like this, like what had happened if that video had actually been fake?
Yeah.
But the tracker on her car wasn't fake.
Well, I also found that interesting too. I didn't realize that falls under a domestic violence statute of the law, which is funny that, what's her name? Rulla was so bent out of shape about they're just focusing on the domestic violence part. And I'm like, well, that's going to get the clicks on the articles. But I didn't know that actually fell under that statute.
Clara, as a resident Rhode Islander, did you know that it fell under that? Because I didn't. That wasn't something I was.
No, I didn't.
I wonder if that's the same for Virginia.
It makes kind of sense. But also...
It does. Yeah, it does.
I have to say, give that woman an Oscar when she was talking about how, like, when I was really sick this fall, and then, like, the Bravo producers put her to the bed.
Well, I believe she said I was on my deathbed.
Yeah. My dad was like, what did she have? We were like, I don't know, like a cold or something.
No. I
have a question.
Okay, you go.
It's going to be a different direction.
Okay, let me just say,
Clara, finish
I feel that like Rulla being on this season, like you've said, Amber, she was given to us as a full-time housewife. That girl worked from home as much as she could. She was unwilling to give us a lot of the stuff that we wanted to see as viewers. Ashley, boring as fuck.
That was going to be my question.
Okay,
Do you
great.
think she comes back next season?
Yes,
because she needs the money because Aubrey's isn't fucking gonna cover their mortgage.
But as a producer of the show, she was boring. She did nothing. She was hardly in this episode. So why would you invite someone back if they're just wasting airtime at this point?
Because I think that they need one person to balance out the rest. Like, Ashley is very much the straight man.
I feel like that's Kelsey. Kelsey was more interesting than Ashley.
Kelsey and Rosie get into it pretty good.
But it's not like Joe Ellen, and it's not like the Rulla.
No, but with the Rose or with the Kelsey, you're going to get a slam pig sash, right? Like, you're going to get the big explosive thing. And I think they have Ashley on there for two reasons. One, I think they need the very mellow person, but two, I think they need the I'm not from Rhode Island perspective. The rest of them are born and raised in Rhode Island, and Ashley is not. So I think she's showing the like juxtaposition of these Rhode Island housewives and then herself.
But if it's supposed to be a part of Rhode Island, like this is what Rhode Island is like, then I would rather have the natives.
That's fair.
Or I'd rather them maybe not ask Ashley to come back or come back as a friend of show and bring someone else in. Because honestly, snooze fest. Sorry, Ashley.
I'm still petitioning for them to bring the woman that Alicia hit with her
But
car.
that's someone else. Ashley was boring.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm petitioning for them to bring in the woman that Alicia hit with her car.
I agree with you. Ashley was boring because I don't even know who she was.
Exactly. You never even asked one question about her.
She was the one from The Bachelorette.
That doesn't
wasn't
help.
it her
She had
birthday
the
trip?
bangs.
The bangs.
So when they were doing the dinner towards the end, where was she sitting?
She was on the end.
Yeah, next to
It
was
like,
Joe
this
Ellen,
is my favorite part of the
her
summer.
husband, Ashley.
And then who was next to Ashley?
Her husband, Jared.
Oh, dang.
No, Joe Ellen, Jared, Ashley, Gary.
Oh, she's married to
Oh,
Jared?
you're right. She's married to Jared.
I don't remember her.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's be
She's
100%
so
honest.
unmemorable.
Let's be 100% honest. This is a conversation that we've had about Bravo versus like an ABC. They brought her in because she was on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. They're trying to bring in more. They're trying to bring in more views, and they're trying to bring in the audience from that era, which they don't need to do because now with Sierra going on Dancing with the Stars, you already have that in. But I do think that they were trying to bring in more viewers. They were like, oh, people know Ashley and Jared. They love Ashley and Jared. Let's bring them on here, and it just didn't fit.
Well, I think it goes back to whatever you two said. Bachelorette is not Real Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
They're two different types of dramas. And she might have been entertaining on The Bachelor, Bachelorette. It did not translate well to Bravo.
And she's too normal.
Well, here's my, rebuttal. Question. Would you want a WAG to replace her? So,
I think that'd be interesting.
Know. I think Foxborough you could probably do. Boston's a little bit too. Not Mr. Corbin's dad asking what's a WAG.
Would you like the Urban Dictionary definition?
But I think I would like that better because if the cast members of Rhode Island are saying this is such a small state, we know each other, I think the bringing in a WAG would really solidify that.
So just for clarity's sake, if you are like my father and don't know what a WAG is, I just Urban Dictionary'd it for you. In parentheses, abbreviation for wives and girlfriends, a selection of over-publicized anorexics found lurking at football matches, easily distinguished by their orange skin tone and high body plastic index. Ostensibly present for the purpose of pleasuring the New England football team, but in reality with the intention of being photographed, obtaining fashion advice from Chief Wag, Mrs. Beckham, in the hope that this will lead to future appearances on Celebrity Love Island.
Okay.
There you go.
Urban Dictionary does not pull its punches.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. I would have just said a wife or a girlfriend of a football player.
A football player.
Yeah, basketball player.
An athlete, yeah.
Yes,
that
athlete.
Deep.
Well, when I whispered it to him, I did say wife and girlfriend of an athlete.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think that would be better. I think it would bring a different side of drama, also a different side of wealth.
Yes.
I would agree with you guys that this episode was bleh. I want to know what your favorite one at the end of the day was. Your favorite Rhode Island housewife.
Well, quick interjection. What if instead of bringing in somebody entirely new, they replace Ashley with Dolores?
No,
I want someone younger. I want someone around.
Yeah, I was going to say
age.
you need to have someone in the age range of Rosie and Kelsey.
Fair enough.
Because I really genuinely I'll answer my own fucking question. I loved Kelsey. Kelsey is hands down. Her and Liz, I'd watch them all day.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liz. I think is my favorite.
And I was going to say Kelsey.
Mr. Corbin's dad. Out of today's episode.
All I know is that I think it was Liz
Mm-hmm.
could beat up anyone around that table.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
She seemed like a tough cookie.
She's a fighter. Also, what the fuck was that fucking proposal?
I know. Oh my gosh, you should give the viewers or the listeners your hot take on that scene. He literally had his like hands on his head,
He was
like
very
the thinking
out.
man. He was like, "What am I watching?"
I sent it into the
So-
group chat if you need to see it.
I'm sitting there, and it's an all-around just train wreck.
Yes.
But the thing that I focused on the most was, what's the woman's name?
Alicia.
Her reaction to it. What she was criticizing literally every step of the way of what he was trying to do, and I felt kind of bad for the guy. He clearly isn't the romantic, so that's something he needs to work on. But she had a picture in her head of what she wanted this to be, and she just crapped all over it. It felt like, and then she kept throughout the episode telling everybody how unromantic he was, but then everybody was so happy about the the proposal, but like getting the ring off, and it's like getting down on your knee. What, you want me to stand up? Like what? It was just all over the place, and it's like, is he that bad romantically? Like romantic gestures? Is it shown that throughout the?
No, not really. To me, it felt very much like he was like, I think I'm going to do this. And the producers were like, how can we make this as awkward as possible?
And sure they did.
Because, like, for me, Clara, in response to this proposal, why did he do it there, so close to where everyone else could see it?
Well, that was the other criticism I had.
Yeah.
It's like he
That
does
felt
it
very
in
producer.
earshot, eye shot. Yeah, they wanted to get everybody else's reaction to it.
Also,
but
her
it
being
just-
like, them being like, did you get a new ring? And she's like, no, but we should talk about it. And I was like, Alicia, you're not even married yet.
I did like what he said.
Or
He's
the
like the
second
second
ring.
one. He's like, that happens at the wedding.
I just want my hand to follow her.
I didn't enjoy Rosie fucking screaming the whole entire time.
Oh, no, I know. That
No.
ruins
Shut
the
the
moment.
hell up.
Out the window.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I did.
even
Yeah,
her husband was like, come in the window and just let them do this.
leave them. Yeah, leave them alone.
Yeah, that was a special event.
It was a really special.
It definitely. If
Those
whoever's
must be
idea it
small rooms,
was,
too.
it was not rehearsed.
It was not.
He was so awkward about it.
So weird.
Mhm.
So
I
weird.
mean, her butt was basically in the shot.
Oh, Rosie? Yeah.
Rosie.
Like,
But even because when he first started, when they were talking, and I said he's gonna
yeah.
propose, he made some comment about how
We
They're
focus on
we're
too
like
much
two
on,
ships passing in the night, and we're focusing on the wrong things. Her face was like, "What do you mean I'm focused on the wrong thing? Like,
It
what are
was
you trying to
hilarious.
say?"
It was so funny.
He
He
should
was
have
doomed
started
from the
that.
beginning.
She's out here want her crackers, and he's very upset about these crackers or something. Like, I don't know.
So,
I love a cracker.
that- it was hard to watch. It was
It
painful.
was.
Yeah.
Any
Um,
other thoughts?
Clara, you had asked favorite housewife, least favorite housewife.
Mine's Ashley.
Rosie.
I feel like mine is right now. I feel like mine is either Rulla or Rosie, because Rulla is just so frustrating. It's like, girl, I know you know this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, help yourself.
Mr. Corbin's dad.
I mean, given I had one episode to watch, I'd say Joellen.
Okay.
She just annoyed me.
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
I mean, the whole thing about the video. You asked me to go find proof. You
I mean,
give
she
it to
did.
like, and she just kept going at it.
Well, and Rulla had spent most of the season villainizing Joellen for it. But she did ask her. She said,
Well,
bring me the proof.
And the thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, Joellen was right. She had the video. It proved what was going on. But just in that one episode, she was the one that annoyed me the most.
Fair.
Okay, well,
I'm
that
not surprised.
brings me to one of my final questions. Villain of the season. Who do you think got the biggest villain edit?
West.
Ha.
Wrong show.
I know, but just in general, West.
I think Joe Ellen got the villain edit.
I also think Joellen got the villain edit. Because she got it from the Rulla side and the Liz side.
Yeah.
Clara, your thought?
I'm tied between Brian. That's the husband.
No, housewife.
Okay, fine.
Also, it wasn't an edit. Brian just sucks.
I guess I would Joellen and Rosie, like one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie got it too, but she's also a fucking villain. Like, I don't know.
And I don't know about the rest of the season, but all the husbands, boring.
Well, they weren't really in it. They're not.
No,
really
I know,
supposed
but
to be a
they're just kind of.
They're bland. I get it.
To be fair, I'm okay with that because we don't need another dad talk situation.
No, we don't.
I don't need another Jesse storming around in his 4'2", whatever, making up all kinds of crap. I'm cool without the husbands.
Yeah.
So it's interesting you say that because I loved the early seasons of Salt Lake City where the husbands were very much present because they were cracking me up. But maybe that was just a special scenario because they all got along and then their wives started hating each other.
Yeah,
Went to shit.
I could see that. But when you're watching the Housewives, keyword, wives.
Right, so you're
I'm there to
also
watch the
wives.
ladies, not the men.
To that point too, it's the housewives, so there's more of a relationship with them,
The ladies,
right?
yeah.
The men don't seem to know each other as well at all, and forcing men together like that, it's not natural. Like,
yeah, trust me, Amber and I know that all too well.
Yeah, so it's a lot of the interactions that I saw just on this last episode looked forced, and they looked uncomfortable. Like it wasn't a natural way that they would interact.
Oh
with
yeah,
each
and
other.
last week's episode, Mr. Corbin's dad,
with Kelsey's husband and Rosie's husband.
Yeah,
yes,
it was so weird.
Them trying to like force the women to apologize to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. But I do think we avoided a dad talk scenario because.
Well, and to be honest, these are too old to want to do dad talk compared to the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives
I don't
men.
even think they know what talk is, you know?
The clock app.
The clock app?
No, when it's a show like Housewives, Amber, I agree. I want the women and I want the drama from there. I don't want to have to split my time unless it's like pertinent. Like Brian's storyline is pertinent, right? I don't want it to be this whole like we started a dad talk
Yeah, I
and
know.
now we're doing our own thing. Nobody cares. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you, Jesse. I don't like you, Dakota. I don't want to watch this. So I think no husbands was good.
Any final thoughts, ladies? Gentlemen?
All I know is I can't believe they're doing 2 parts for the reunion. I thought they were only going to get one.
No.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see I already love the outfits, but I'm excited to just watch the show.
It's like curtains just rustled behind you because Rex is, it was very funny.
He gave me a little kiss.
Oh.
Did anybody else have any final thoughts?
On Rhode Island? I just can't wait for the reunion.
Clara?
Live, laugh,
Mr.
love
Corbin's dad?
reunion.
Block Island was pretty.
Block Island was pretty. We should add it to our Rhode Island.
I've never been to Block Island, and I tell
Well,
my
apparently they
friends
have a
all the
high-speed
time.
ferry.
They do. They do. And where it takes off from is really pretty, and there's a really good restaurant right there, too. So
I do love seafood, and according to Alicia, Rhode Island has the best seafood.
I want to know what her cracker is going to be.
I know, starting a cracker line?
Is it going to be a Ritz type? Is it going to be a water cracker?
Is it going to be a
hope it's
pizza
water cracker.
cracker?
Pizza cracker.
Like the Parmesan crackers?
Well, I'm pizza mama, so I'm getting pizza cracker.
No, haven't you seen them in the grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One last thing about her is was it her husband that was moving the heater?
Oh, yeah.
And she called him like the
Greek Olympian, not an Olympian.
like Greek champion.
Yeah.
Mother effer. So I laughed so hard. It was great. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I mean, say what you will about Alicia, but God, she makes good TV.
She does make good TV.
She's funny. She cracks me up.
And she hit a woman with her car. Like, she's got layers.
She had to have been drunk at that
I don't think so.
dinner.
At dinner? No, that's just how she is, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Claire, I mean, what's your take? Was she drunk or not?
I thought she was drunk.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe not drunk, but like
Like
Intoxicated.
buzzing
Well,
hard.
Yeah. Toasty.
Yeah,
Toasty's probably better.
that was my take.
Love it.
Well, since we were on Block Island, our dessert of the week was beach themed. And since we all couldn't really be together today, we were picking our favorite desserts or favorite beach desserts.
Yes, that was a very confusing topic.
I know that really
I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean? You know that Jennifer Lawrence? What do you mean? What do you mean? That was me trying to figure out beach desserts.
I know. I still was going back between like beach or boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up beach.
Okay.
Well,
do you want to kick us off, Amber?
Yeah, sure. I'll kick us off. Okay, so really most of my beach experience is going with my in-laws down to the Outer Banks. And when they beach at the Outer Banks, they're on the 4x4 beaches.
Mm-hmm.
When we're out there, we're out there. So that means we got to bring everything with us. Brownies, cookies, the freeze pops. If we pick them up at Food Lion, we'll get the ice cream sandwiches. So I actually made my dessert, and I really wanted to do an ice cream sandwich because when I think beach, I think ice cream, I think nice and refreshing. So I actually made a chocolate chip cookie with ice cream in it. Yeah, I found a recipe on Pinterest where we used a little bit less fatty ingredients and substituted with ice cream. And they said you could use any flavored ice cream. So Ben picked strawberry, and it kind of reminded me of an Amish cookie.
Yes, I would agree.
Like very cakey, like fluffy like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really sad you weren't with us to experience said cookie, Clara.
I am very sorry.
The only thing I was sad about was I didn't taste the strawberry. I was hoping the strawberry would come.
But see, that's why I think they said you could use any flavor of ice cream.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't supposed to be the predominant flavor of the cookie.
Right.
It was supposed to still taste mostly chocolate chip.
Now I'm feeling like we need to make a strawberry chocolate cookie, though, because I can't stop thinking about it.
A strawberry, like a...
Like, I don't know, like a chocolate-covered strawberry, but like cookie.
Ooh.
Could be made.
Do you work for Crumble?
I could. If you want to sponsor us, Crumble, I got some cookie ideas. Come find me later.
Did you also make brownies?
No, but Corbin, you want to talk about your beach dessert?
Sure. So I struggled with what a beach dessert was. And I was like, is this like a flavor thing? Like, am I going tropical? Is this like a what do I bring to the beach? I couldn't figure it out. So my initial reaction was cosmic brownies. Because they're in their little packages. You can throw them in a bag. You can eat them at the beach. They can't get super sandy. Right? Mm-hmm. But I'm walking through the grocery store. And I see ice cream sandwiches. I'm talking vanilla ice cream with the chocolate, like, cookie on top, right? And a light bulb just went off. When I was growing up, my grandparents had a house in the Outer Banks. Ironically, my grandmother's name is Joellen, so even more relevant to the show. We would always have ice cream sandwiches. She always had them stocked in the house, and I only ever really ate them there. So to me, that was like beach. Yeah. I am at the beach. I am in Nanny's kitchen, and I am eating my ice cream sandwich, and I'm crying because it broke in half, and I was a very sensitive child. Corbin's dad can confirm.
Confirmed.
But yeah, so I did two. I ended up doing the cosmic brownie and the ice cream sandwich, but I think if I was going to pick one, it would be the ice cream sandwich, because that just like Nanny's beach house, pool days, sit down, play game, eat an ice cream sandwich.
Nice.
I love that. And
Corbin's dad also participated in this week's bake.
I did, but that was a great idea that you had, Corbin, and thinking about, because I didn't even remember that, and I don't have anything like that. So my
sorry, I'm just thinking sugar cookies. Welcome to Nanny's kitchen.
So when I thought beach, that always fruit, a fruity type dessert or something like that. That's predominantly maybe more citrus based, says summer to me, and like a light cake or something, nothing too heavy. So I brought over a slice of raspberry lemon cake from Chateau de Chantilly Cafe.
I've always wanted to go there. That's where it came from.
Yeah. So, and I've been in there and seen all the stuff they had, and I was like, so when this came up, I thought I'm gonna get something from there, and they had a few different things, and I settled on that one because it was pretty good. The cake was light, the icing was also light. It wasn't. it felt more whipped or something.
Yeah.
And then it had the raspberries and the lemon was really pronounced.
I love a raspberry flavor.
So that kind of said summer to me.
Yeah.
So I picked that one.
That.
And Clara, since you were not with us, what was your dessert?
Okay, well, one, I had a milkshake earlier, so I think beach when it comes to like, summer dessert type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But since I went to Rhode Island during the summer, we would frequently get Dells, which is just like lemon ice, shaved ice. So I actually coincidentally had that on Friday night. I had Rita's, the gelati at the Nats Park. Love that. That reminds me of summer. And then I also had a Kona ice today at the Iron Man. So
Yeah.
really got like my fill of like ice goods. But like I feel you, Mr. Corbin's dad, because like I was also kind of racking my brain, like I gotta make a dessert. And I was like, I guess I could make a milkshake. But to me,
But we've done milkshakes. Like we've done a lot of ice cream, I feel like, this season.
Okay, don't attack my
No. What I'm just saying is I'm glad you didn't go that route because we already kind of did that. I'm pretty sure you already one of your desserts for this season of our podcast. You both had chocolate ice cream. I mean chocolate milkshakes when we went to. What's that place?
You're right.
Yeah.
When we went on our date,
yeah,
she got dressed up, and Ben was like, "Why are you so dressed up?" And she goes, "I'm going on a date."
I don't know why I'm blanking on where we went.
It's right across from the Italian place
I know.
in Clifton.
I know, from across from the plaza. Peterson's.
We got there.
Yeah, because you both had chocolate milkshakes that night.
We should go back.
Oh, we will after pageant.
But anyway, I also like love watermelon with like tahini on it. That to me screams like a summer dessert as well.
Yeah, you had on your story today you were eating a watermelon.
Yes, I have decided I'm no longer cutting watermelons up because it's a lot of work. I'm just taking a spoon. I live by myself. Who's gonna yell at me? And then I actually did take a video of me like chugging the watermelon juice from the watermelon. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah,
that was actually somebody recommended that to me for a dessert because I was at work. I was stressing you guys trying to figure out this beach dessert, and somebody recommended cutting out a watermelon, like cutting all the insides out, melon balling, putting a bunch of fruit, and then like yogurt or ice cream in the bottom.
Ooh, that would be.
And then putting the fruit on top.
I don't know how I feel about yogurt and like watermelon.
Well, they said ice cream too.
I don't like watermelon, so I'm glad you didn't do it.
Watermelon.
Good.
You don't like watermelon?
No.
I'm a melon girl.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. I've never
What's wrong with you, person?
I think, is it the texture, Amber?
No, it's the flavor.
It's the lack of flavor for me.
No, it's the flavor of watermelon I don't like.
Yeah,
Corbin's getting bad watermelons. Amber,
Agreed.
I understand because like I don't like artificial watermelon stuff.
Well, that's so funny. I do like artificial watermelon flavors.
I don't do watermelon, period. I think it's all gross.
I don't do any melons. I don't like honeydew. I don't like cantaloupe, and I don't like watermelon. Why are you making a face? You know this. Have you ever seen me eat a melon?
No. It's kind of like Nanny with those certain donuts that like 20 years she was buying them, and she's like, "You don't like those?"
You don't like these?
No.
She doesn't like tomatoes, though. That's very clear. No, yeah, melons for whatever reason. I will eat just about anything, but I will not eat melons.
Hey, everyone's got their
honeydew.
thing.
Yeah, love a honeydew.
I mean, we all know that we have some weird food opinions.
We've made that very clear on this podcast.
Not me.
We're not going to name names, Amber. I mean, Clara also has her, air quotes, pizza.
That's not a thing.
Wait, was that you? Wait, who brought up Altoona pizza?
That was me.
Corbin.
But I don't eat Altoona pizza. Somebody at work talked about it.
Matter.
Oh, that's the one with the American cheese on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would like to say, Corbin, that my pizza is also covered by the whole entire state of Rhode Island. And probably part of Massachusetts. So that's not a weird one on me.
Follow-up questions for Rhode Island.
When we go to visit, we should take Clara your microphones and be like, so do you really like pizza without cheese?
Like people in this, like New York.
Yes.
People of New York.
Yeah. I need to know.
Oh,
they really like it without
Clara,
the cheese.
I forgot. My dad had to take on the Rhode Island accents.
Yeah, he did.
Are you sure it's not just a New York accent?
It's not a New York
accent. It sounds
accent.
very New York to me.
Thank you, Mr. Corbin's dad.
it does it in because Amber said this. It does sound different to you,
Yeah,
like Rhode Island versus New York.
100%.
Where is it? Where do you hear it? Where do you hear the difference? Like, give me a word, like how a New Yorker might say something.
Orange.
Okay.
You're not, like a Rhode Islander says it orange, and
how would a New Yorker say it?
Orange.
Okay.
The ah part, the ah, that's where you hear it. I hear it the most in Rhode Island, but also I have to here's where I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
You have New York, different parts. You're gonna get a different accent in Brooklyn than you are gonna get it in the Bronx and in
I'm
Harlem.
walking here.
Yeah.
Then you go Connecticut. People are a little bit more prim and proper. You're starting to get a new polished Rhode Island or like a New England accent. You go to Rhode Island, that's where it kind of gets the mix of the Boston, because Boston's very different from New York, and everyone will agree with you on that. So that's where you kind of get those mix of people in Rhode Island.
Claire, that's actually a really good description, because I do, now that you say it, I hear the Boston and New York in the Rhode Island accent.
I think I do too. Yeah.
When we were in Boston, Dad, we heard that one guy on the way to the Red Sox game that was very Boston.
Yeah.
But then you think, I'm walking here. But I think if you marry those two, you're right. You get that Rhode Island. I can see that. I can hear that.
Which one of the women was talking? And I kept saying, I swear she's from New York.
Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Was it okay, Liz? Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, just growing up around it, you can just kind of tell there's certain different words. Dropping the R a lot in different things. Ka, packed.
Cracker.
Which is definitely the more Boston side of that accent, because they drop the R too.
Yeah, New York accent, this is what the internet says. Think classic outer borough, New York City, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx. Features like sounds in words like coffee, talk,
Coffee,
dog, water.
Water.
Those types of things. So Rhode Island accent, especially associated with older speakers in Providence and nearby communities. Yeah, you get the part. So it's interesting. Coffee,
I just never
coffee. So like call like a bird, and then you got ka, like CAH. That's how it's very subtle. But I, being like living in Rhode Island for a majority of my life, or not living but going there, I can tell the difference.
Yeah,
especially then you add Boston in.
Yeah, Boston's very distinct.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Period. She said period.
Well, the funny thing is, so Boston's a very distinct accent, so is Scottish. And right now, all the Scottish people are in Boston for the World Cup, because Scotland just played up there. And if you see these videos of them trying to talk to each other, I need a translator. Like, these two accents having a conversation, I was like, I don't even...
How are they talking?
Is this English?
Yes.
But yeah, the Scottish have been having so much fun in Boston. It's actually really adorable. They're like, we have to go see the Red Sox. We have to go do this. It's great. 10 out of 10. You go, Scotland.
I love that. And I feel like that brings us to Whisk of the Week, ?
Final whisk.
Final
whisk? Whisk of the Week.
And I have one prepared this week.
Then why don't you kick us off,
I have
Corbin?
one prepared because Claire's was last week was always be prepared.
Look who's not prepared.
My final whisk is step out of your comfort zone, inspired by my father, who came and watched 2 episodes of reality TV and was heavily judged by myself and Amber as this happened for his responses. So, step out of your comfort zone, do the thing, have a great time. That's my final whisk.
I kind of like that. Mine was going to be off that because... And mine's more off the bake, because who would ever thought that you could combine cookie dough and ice cream and actually make like a cookie, like two distinct different desserts blending into one delicious cakey cookie.
Ice cream's a wet ingredient, I bet.
It was put in after the wet ingredients.
I'm learning, you guys.
I think my final whisk is just showing up for people in your life who have supported you. I got a nice text from my friend today just saying, like, I'm so shocked that you drove like 4 hours in the car today just to be there for me. And it was one of those instances that like when if you have someone, I'm sure you know Corbin, who's running like a half marathon, who's doing these like sporty events, you really only see them for like 2 seconds, if that. We were really fortunate that we caught James. I caught him 4 different times, and I know running, like that's something that like I looked forward to. And in September, I will look forward to seeing all of you guys, even you, Mr. Corbin's dad.
We're all metro together
while I run my half marathon. And it's just one of those things, like you saw a girl, she was really down about it. She was crying. She was like, I don't want to finish this. And her friends were right there, and they were like, they ran with her for a bit. And it's like those moments that like being there for your friends really makes up for it. And like Amber, I'm sure like you feel that when you're doing your pageant and you hear your sister screaming bloody murder.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, that's where my family is.
It's the confidence boost you need.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just shows well on stage or on your stage of running, whatever that platform is.
Yeah. Well, it's fun too because with things like that, it builds that community, right? Like so with my sister running, another good friend of mine, Nora, who I've talked about before on this pod, she was there for another friend running a marathon, and I was texting her. We were giving each other updates so that she could cheer for my sister and I could cheer for her friend, right? Sweet. So it's like having that bounce effect of people along the way just to cheer you on, because like that's a tough thing. Running 13 miles is a tough thing.
Doing an Ironman sounds
doing an Ironman sounds really exhausting. Tough thing. I'm tired just thinking about it.
Right.
Like, yeah, having those people there, that's a great final list, Clara.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Coleman's dad, take us home.
So, I don't know. I guess this is a final whisk. I like what you ladies are doing. So, I
want to record that.
Amber started talking to me about this a couple months ago, I guess, however long ago, and she asked if I would listen and give her feedback. And I'm like, I don't know, this isn't my thing. But I listened and I gave her some feedback, and I think I've been talking to you both and just Friday. But I love what you guys are doing because you're doing something you like. It comes across in every episode that you enjoy this, you enjoy each other. And even the funny stuff, the food stuff, the cereal and the pizza and it's a genuine, you're enjoying the kind of the banter. There's no maliciousness behind the conversations and stuff. So I love that you guys are doing this and having fun with it, and encourage anybody to do things like this that they enjoy. I think somebody has used this as a final whisk before, but go chase your dreams, go do it, go do the thing, right?
Oh, wait.
Was that you, Amber?
No, I think it was you and me, because I did it with Rocky Horror in New York.
You did it more recently than I did.
But you did it earlier, yeah.
And I appreciate being asked to be on, because I think with your idea, it's like to bring me on to just get my reaction to something that,
and it was fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And
and you bring a different perspective.
But it was also fun because even though when I started off, had no idea. So it was like when you were talking about the actual episodes of the shows, it was like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. And then I was focused in on the in-between banter and the intros and the baking and stuff. But as you listen more and more, not even having watching the shows, but being able to kind of follow it. So then coming in toward the end of like the Rhode Island thing, putting it all together and seeing what you guys are talking about the whole time was pretty cool. It was fun. I had more fun than I thought I would. I thought it was. I thought. Well, I mean, in watching the shows is what I thought the podcast part would be fun. Just the bit, because I mean the way Amber and I banter at work, and then Corbin and I banter all the time, and then now meeting you, Clara.
We can banter in the comments if you want.
Yeah,
I
knew that would be fun. I was skeptical about actually watching the shows, but in watching the shows, it kind of ties together everything that you've been talking about. So
it is a bummer we didn't get an episode of The Valley for you, because I would have loved to watch you watch Danny Bucco.
Well, because I called you today to remember what show you're watching, because of the
Clara's
reactions that Clara had to Danny, I wanted to see an episode with him in it to see how bad this guy was.
We'll send you some edits.
Yeah.
Danny Bucco's worst moments.
Clara will send us some edits for you.
So I had a lot of fun. So thank you for having me on.
Thanks for
I
being
think
our
you guys
first
are doing
guest.
fun.
Yes, what an honor.
I will also say I'm so excited to tag you in our stuff on Instagram because it goes Amber, Corbin, Clara, and then it's like suggested tag Corbin's dad.
Oh, okay. So I have a couple funny things to say. Since for people at work have started talking about it a little bit more. So there's one of the things when I mentioned about the episode and just not focusing in on the content of the actual shows. I was talking to somebody at work. I'm not going to use names. And we were talking and we were commenting about, or this person commented about how another coworker of ours must feel when he and I are talking about things like Star Wars and stuff like that, where they just tune out and it's like, wah, 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 but they hear this stuff around it. But the other, I lost the...
It was about Corbin's dad being tagged as Corbin.
Oh, I did have another. This same person mentioned to me that on Instagram, it was Corbin's dad's account was suggested to follow them, but then was critical of that account for not being a very good poster. So I apparently need to step up my social media game.
You should just use that to post our reels, obviously.
Yeah, repost us.
Okay.
Boost our engagement to your 4 followers?
Yeah,
I think
it's
4 followers.
I think
are
it's
1,
like
2, 3. Need for reality.
3 or 4. Yeah. Maybe it'll go up if I actually post more.
Maybe
it could.
Honestly,
maybe get some followers after being one of our guests.
Yeah, you could honestly make like a side hustle for yourself of this is my thought as a white male in my whatever age it is on these reality TV shows. People would eat that shit
There's
up.
a network for that. There's a
That
network.
is. Yeah.
But that would mean I'd have to watch them.
Yeah, no.
Just watch it with us.
Yeah.
It could be, there you go. Segment.
Spin-off.
White man says.
Oh, yeah.
Corbin's dad says, yeah.
Corbin's dad says.
Oh my
Corbin's dad's take.
Oh, that's so good. It's like part of my take, white man's take.
Yeah, right. I feel like you should do the sign off with them this week.
What?
Do you know the sign off?
Bye.
Yeah. I think you should do it with them this week.
I can.
Okay.
As you should. All right, everyone. Since now we're wrapping up here, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at Need for Reality for all the bakes, the chaos, the drama.
And don't forget to leave us a review for your fellow drama lovers in your life and rate us. And with that, we will say...
Au revoir! Bye!